Today's video, I'm going to show us how to take an entry using the head and shoulder pattern strategy combined with skill level like a support or a resistance. Okay, so you can see here on my chart that there has been a strong sell now over time because of this head and shoulder pattern here. Okay, you can see the reversal that was made on my chart because of this simple head and shoulder pattern strategy that I'm about to share in today's video. So if you have heard of the head and shoulder pattern strategy, or you've heard of head and shoulder pattern but you don't know how to use it, then I want you to watch this video to the end, because I'm going to be showing you how to make use of it and then combine it with support and resistance, simple support and resistance, and take any trade for yourself in the market. Okay, so please don't miss this video and do well to share this video so that other traders can get access to this video and make good money for themselves in the market. Okay, now everything that I'll be teaching you, I always want you to make sure you backtest them. Don't just take everything word for word and end up losing your account. Okay, I won't be held responsible because everything I do here is for educational purpose. Okay, as you can see here, you can see that I've put my stop loss already and my take profit. Okay, so the risk to reward ratio is somewhere around 1 to 3. All right, so the risk to reward ratio is somewhere around 1 to 3. Okay, so should in case this trade reversed, definitely this is what I'm willing to lose, like $15. And then should the case it goes in my favor, this is what I'm willing to gain. Okay, so these are elements of a good trade. Okay, so except you are scalping, then make sure you put your stop loss and your take profit in place. All right, and that is what I have done here. I'm just going to maybe adjust my stop loss level later, or I'll just leave it because I expect definitely for price to get to my take profit level. All right, because this obviously is like what price is going to achieve next. So I believe price is going to do that. But let me just go ahead and show us how to make use of this reversal pattern whenever it happens on a chart, so that we can take advantage of it and make good money for ourselves in the market. All right, so the first thing we want to do is to go to the higher time frame like the 4 hour, and then to check the daily and see what has been happening. Okay, so if you notice on the daily time frame, let me just go ahead and delete everything on my chart so that you can see the chart clearly. Okay, then you can notice that something very interesting has been happening over the past few days. Okay, if you look at this particular top level, whenever you see something like this, let me delete this now, sorry for that. Whenever you see something like this, okay, whenever you see weak like this rejection, and then you see price coming to reject at that level, so as at the time price came back to this level here, we notice that weak rejection has been happening. Okay, so let me just mark that zone here first. So when price came here to this level, remember all these activities started taking place somewhere around here. Okay, so when price came, this is like a strong level in the market because price reversed so strongly from this particular level. Okay, so we can see this particular red candle. All right, and then price sold very hard on this particular day, and then for some reason price started coming back to this same level. Okay, and then when price came back, we noticed that a lot of activities was happening. So whenever you see this in the market, then definitely you want to take notes of this kind of areas. And then when we see that, what we want to do is then to jump to the 4 hour time frame. Okay, and then on the 4 hour time frame, what we will notice is that we can begin to see very important levels clearly. Okay, we can see very important levels clearly, so we can adjust this particular box here, and then you can see that okay, we notice that we no longer have that week, we now have candlesticks. Okay, so we are dealing with more candlesticks. So as at this time now, we notice that when price came back here, there was a rejection. So this was the first reaction here. Okay, you can see this first candlestick, this, okay, and then price broke out of it. So this was like a first breaker. Remember, we are selling somewhere around here. Okay, we are selling somewhere around here. So price sold, okay, and now price has come back to that same level. Okay, so that is why we are interested at this particular level, so it therefore means that anything we want to see, and remember in our previous video we talked about liquidity grab. So for those of us that have not watched my previous video, you can do well to watch that on my YouTube channel. You can check on liquidity grab. You can see that there was a liquidity grab at this level. Okay, so this was the liquidity grab here. Okay, so when price grab liquidity at that level, it means that price no longer wants to. So the liquidity grab here was the early sellers of this market. Okay, price had to grab them and then started selling again. Okay, and when price started selling, then definitely this was where we noticed our head and shoulder pattern. Okay, so after this, let us go to the 1 hour time frame now to see it clearly. Okay, so now we can notice that this was at this particular level. We see that our head was showing here. So this was our first shoulder, then this is our head here, and then this is our second shoulder. Okay, so the way you want to take an entry using this head and shoulder pattern is that you want to wait for a candlestick pattern. Remember, we talked about 3 types of candlestick pattern. We have the engulfing candlestick pattern. Okay, so in this candlestick pattern, this particular candle here engulfs or covers closely this particular candle. Okay, and then we have the inside bar candlestick pattern. So in the inside bar candlestick pattern, this particular candle is inside of this. Okay, and then we have the tweezer. Okay, in the previous video I did a video on that. The tweezer is like 2 candlestick that is equal, okay, at the same level. So it's a tweezer. So you want to take note of this particular candlestick, okay, whenever they happen in the market. So we notice that the head and shoulder pattern started forming at this particular level. We notice this is the first shoulder, this is the head, then we notice a potential shoulder forming here. Okay, and then we had to wait for this candlestick to give us an engulfing pattern, okay, which it did at this particular level. So that was the engulfing pattern we are talking about here. Once that happened, we needed to see our next candle forming for us to take an action in the market, guys. So if we go to the 30 minutes time frame, okay, we can see that this candlestick was not willing to buy. So at this point would have been a good time, or immediately the candlestick closes here, just take your sell, put your stop loss like the way I did, enter your sell here. But definitely sometimes you might be late in the market, and that is why you might not be able to enter exactly on time. Okay, so price definitely, I believe, is retracing to this particular order block here. To this particular order block here. I will just watch it now, and then if price breaks down below, I know price is going to our take profit, but if price should break above it, then definitely I might want to close the trade, but I will just watch out the outcome of this trade. And remember, everything I've said is true for the buy condition. Okay, remember, this is a head and shoulder pattern, so the other case is the inverted head and shoulder. Okay, this is the inverted head and shoulder pattern. So guys, I believe you've gained value from today's video, and you've learned something new. If you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so now. Kindly turn on your notification bell, and please do well to share this video so that other traders can get access to this video. And leave a comment in the comment description of this video telling me where you are watching from and what video, what concept you are having issue with and you want me to do. If you also want me to do a video using an indicator, then definitely state it in the comment section, then definitely I will do that for you. So guys, I believe you've gained value. So cheers, and I will see you in my next trading video.